For the last 2 days, we've been rounding numbers to the nearest 10. Today, we're going to be rounding numbers to the nearest 100. To round numbers to the nearest 100, we need to use our knowledge of multiples of 100. Which numbers on the screen do you think are multiples of 100? How do you know? The circled numbers are the numbers which are multiples of 100. We know this because they are in the 100 times tables. What do you notice about them? The rules for rounding to 100 are quite similar to the rules for rounding to 10. However, there are a couple of differences which I've highlighted on the screen. Identify the multiple of 100 before and after the number. So we're looking at the multiple of 100, not 10 this time. Which multiple of 100 is it closest to? Look at the tens digit and use the rhyme to help you decide if you're not sure. So we'll be looking at the tens digit, not the ones digit this time. We're going to be using the same strategies to help us: a number line and a place value grid. Round 567 to the nearest 100. First, I need to identify the 100 before and after 567. I can use my place value chart to help me with this. I can see it has 5 hundreds in, so that's the multiple that comes before. 600 is 100 more than 500, so that must be the multiple of 100 that comes after. Next, I need to look at the tens column because I am rounding to the nearest 100. I look at the tens column. Finally, I round 567 up because I can see it has 6 tens, which means I need to give it a shove and that it is closer to 600. We're now going to look at rounding a 4-digit number to the nearest 100. You may notice that there is an extra column in our place value chart because we now have a number with thousands. Round 2,324 to the nearest 100. First, I need to identify the 100 before and after 2,324. Again, to help me, I can look at the hundreds column in my place value chart. I can see there are 3, so the 100 before would be 2,000, that part doesn't change, 300. 100 more than this would be 2,400. Next, I need to look at the tens column. Remember, we always need to look at the tens column when we're deciding whether to round our number up or down when we're rounding to 100. Finally, I round, there are 2 tens, which means I need to let it go. So I will be rounding it down, which means it is closer to 2,300. And that is our answer. Now it's your turn. On the screen is today's task. You need to round the numbers to the nearest 100. Try to use the strategy of using a number line and a place value chart with drawn counters to help you.